Welcome to my YouTube channel. So you will get substitution to single word অর্থাৎ এটা শব্দত প্ৰকাশ কৰা এইখিনি সকলো মিডিয়ামৰ কাৰণে উপযোগী so these are valid for all medium English Assamese Hindi so all candidate can able to check these questions first question makes and sells sweet meat that is confectioner makes table furniture chairs etc that is known as carpenter one who makes shoes cobbler one who makes bread baker makes ornaments that is goldsmith makes things out of iron that is blacksmiths so these are all one word make single word okay so now you are learning about confectioner carpenter cobbler baker goldsmith and blacksmith hope you can able to solve this question very easily and this video is valid for all ages group people I mean from kids to adults so all can able to check this question answer okay next treat and extricate treat that is known as dentist preside over a meeting that is known as president practices fine arts in single words that is known as artist speak out for future that is foreteller so, sells meat butcher tells fortune of people that is known as fortune teller so you can able to solve teach and extricate teeth in single words that is known as dentist presides over a meeting in single words that is known as president practices fine arts artist speak about future foreteller sells meat butcher tell fortune of people that is fortune teller next one who hate women that is misogynist be careful misogynist able to use the left hand and right hand equally well that is ambidextrous be careful one who do not make mistakes that is known as infallible parts of a country behind the coast or river bank that is known as hinterland a written statement about someone's characters usually provided by an employer is in single word it will be testimonial so you can able to understand about one who hated women that is misogynist able to use left hand and right hand equally well that is ambidextrous okay one who do not make mistakes that is infallible and parts of a country behind coast or river bank that is hinterland okay and last part that is testimonial a written statement about someone's character equally provided by an employer so this question may come as optional type also so you have to choose out the correct one from there now in this shot a person who bets or gambles that is known as punter writing for magazine or newspapers that is known as journalism An abandoned child of unknown parents is found by, that is known as foundling. A cure of all diseases, that is known as panacea. A raised pathway in a building, that is known as walkway. One who can't speak, that is dumb. Pertaining to cattle, that is known as bovine. To look at someone in an energy or threatening, or that is not energy, in an angry or threatening way, that is glower. Be careful. So we can able to learn about the frontier, journalism, foundling, panacea, walkway, dump, bovine, and glowers. So if it is coming in plural form, then you write punters like that, journalisms like that. So you have to write in plural form. Now questions are in singular form, so I have written down everything in singular form here. So now a person who bets or gambles is known as punter. Writing for magazines or newspapers, that is known as journalisms. An abandoned child of unknown parents is found by, that is foundling. A cure for all diseases, that is panacea. A raised pathway in a building, that is walkway. One who can't speak, that is dumped. Okay, so last question already I read out that thing. And now in this short, a post with little work but high salary. So what is the single form of this one? That is sinecure. Capable of being interpreted in two ways, that is known as ambiguous. The action of looking within, with or into one's own mind, that is introspection. So be careful, introspection, that is fear of height, that is known as acrophobia. Of course, regarding this one, I made some videos, so you can able to visit my channels for hydrophobia, acrophobia, amphibia, etc. To confirm with the help of evidence, that is known as corroborate. One who is a dabbler in arts, science, of literature, that is known as dilettante. The time between midnight and noon, that is known as AM, or that means antemeridian. Something that causes death is known as fatal. So we have learned about the sinecure, ambiguous, introspection, acrophobia, corroborate, dilettante, AM, and fatal. So first one was what? A post with little work but high salary, that is sinecure. This type of question used to come in APSC exam, UPSC exam, and other clerical job in various Indian boards. So we have to check this question very sincerely. That way you can able to solve very easily all question answers. Now capable of being interpreted in two ways, that is ambiguous. The action of looking with or into one's own mind, that is introspection. Fear of height, acrophobia. Of course I told you that. So I made some video depending on herbivores, carnivores, hydrophobia. Okay, carnivores, omnivores. Yes, you can able to visit my channel for better understanding. Now to confirm with the help of evidence, that is corporate, and one who is a dabbler in art, science of literature, that is dilettante. Time between midnight and noon, that is antimedian. Something that causes death, that is fatal. So I repeated this question answer twice. That way you can able to memorize very easily, and you can able to copy down and memorize for future. The highest point is known as zenith, and the lowest point is known as what? So you try to find out such type of question answer. A person who writes decoratively, that is calligrapher, and a person who writes about dictionary, that is lexicographer. So about lexicographer, I made some videos in Assamese and English, so you can able to visit my channel. Who was the first lexicographer in Assam? So such type of question answer you will get in my channel, so you check my videos. A person who loves mankind, that is known as philanthropist. Okay, doing something according to one's own free will, that is known as voluntarily, as we used to tell volunteer retirement, like that. A foreigner who settles in a country, that is known as immigrant. A person who has no money to pay off his debt, that is known as insolvent, also known as bankrupt. Okay, now you have got the one word answer. The highest point is known as zenith. A person who writes decoratively, that is known as calligrapher. A person who loves mankind, that is known as philanthropist. Doing something according to one's own free will, that is voluntarily. A foreigner who settles in a country, that is known as immigrant. And a person who has no money to pay off his debt, that is insolvent. So bankrupt is not coming in exam. It is used to come as insolvent. So I have written down both. So which one will come, you can able to select very easily from your question answer, from your questions. Okay, hope you can able to understand about one word answers. So this video is valid for all medium candidates, since English is the main language for us, so you can able to learn very easily, and in all competitive exam you can able to solve your answer very easily. So through this video, I hope you will get some benefit. Yes, so now you could able to learn about the single word, the highest point. A person who writes decoratively. A person who writes about dictionary. A person who loves mankind. Of course, I did not write this one about dictionary, but orally I told you. Next, feeling inside you which tells you what is right and wrong, that is conscience. Loss of memory, that is known as amnesia. To struggle helplessly, that is known as flounder. One who tends to make hopeful view of life, that is known as optimist. To be known for bad acts, that is known as notorious. One who pretends to be what he is not, that is known as hypocrites. Some people used to tell hypocrites also. So now you can able to learn about the feeling inside you which tells you what is right and wrong. Okay. Next, to cut apart a person's body is known as mutilate, attends meeting to listen lectures, that is known as audience, to flowing rivers meet, that is known as confluence, sport and athletics feats are held, that is known as stadium. Yes, now you got the word mutilate, audience, confluence and stadium. Hope this type of question, if you get in any exams or any quiz competition, you can able to answer very easily. Okay, so I want to repeat once more this one. To cut apart a person's body, that is mutilate, attends meeting to listen lectures, that is audience, to flowing rivers meet, that is known as confluence, sports and athletics feats are held, that is in single words known as what? Stadium. Hoping that this video will help from kid to all age group people in their day-to-day life and all competitive exams. Thank you.